A defining moment in my life can be attributed to a 7-digit number, 1374671. This number was assigned to my mother by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice when she began serving an 8-year prison sentence. But the significance of this 7-digit number was much more than an inmate number assigned to my mom. This number opened the gateway for Girls Embracing Mothers, a nonprofit organization that I founded to empower girls with mothers in prison to break the cycle of incarceration and lead successful lives with vision and purpose. This 7-digit number opened my eyes and taught me to have compassion and care more about a group of people who were often taught to stereotype and ignore, those who were incarcerated. For the girls with moms in prison, I noticed that we had so much in common, even though I was a young adult and many of them were much younger than I. But the commonality that we had was that to us, these women were much more than 7-digit inmate numbers. These women were our mothers, and the love was unconditional. So at Girls Embracing Mothers, we go by the acronym GEM, and it's because we tell all of our girls and their moms that they're all diamonds. And in order for a diamond to brilliantly shine, it must go through intense heat and crushing pressure. But this process releases the beauty of a diamond that we all admire, a beauty that releases God's glory, a beauty that is unbreakable. So we strive to equip our girls with the tools needed to break the cycle of incarceration and also equip our mothers with the tools needed to prevent them from going back. We partner with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Through this exciting partnership with TDCJ, we get to take a group of girls to visit their moms in prison in Gatesville, Texas, the first Saturday of every month. We load up on a bus and make the 4.5-hour round trip so our girls can have one-on-one bonding time with their moms. We want to break the cycle and build the bond. But Girls Embracing Mothers provides more than just a visit. We facilitate discussions that revolve around critical life issues between the moms and the daughters. We're able to take in food so the moms and daughters can do something as simple as bond over a meal. And we also take in arts and crafts that represent a form of art therapy for the mothers and daughters to help them endure this difficult time. In addition, we also have a program for girls in the Dallas area whose mothers are currently or formerly incarcerated, where we teach them character cultivation. Each workshop is different. Each workshop leads to building our girls' self-esteem, showing them that inner diamond that they have, and really, truly wanting them to realize that they are not alone. Trying to humanize the narrative surrounding incarceration, we want to open hearts and minds and really raise awareness for this population of children with parents in prison who are among the most at-risk yet least visible populations of children. Mass incarceration is a pressing issue. It's the most pressing issue of our time, in my opinion, with the United States making up only 5% of the world's population and 25% of the world's prison population. We often forget a very precious collateral damage, collateral consequence of mass incarceration, and that's children. Girls Embracing Mothers really wants to help elevate the issue, share the stories of our moms and daughters, and really give our girls and their mothers a chance to break the cycle and show society that they can be productive citizens.
And I had an underlying problem, drug addiction, drug and alcohol addiction, which led me into another world from which I was not used to coming from. It ended me with an 8-year sentence in TDC, which was a very wide open experience for me. I was able to go down there and truly be rehabbed. One of the processes that was going on down there to help with the rehabilitation of my life, myself and my life, was the Mike Barber Ministries that came in. I first encountered Mike Barber Ministries in July 2006 when I was at the Woodman unit. We were able to attend one of his programs that he was having one evening, and it totally changed my life. From the simplest thing of going out, just being outside up under tents and a live band playing in the background, and the popcorn and the Coke and the gift bag that was given as we exited, but also the sermon in which he was there to teach us that God loved us. He loved us no matter what. And he even loved us even more at our time of need, in our time of distress, from choices that we had chosen, and some choices of just the situation in life in the drug addiction. And the sermon was really great. It was really great. It helped change my life. And from that evening on forward to the time I exited TDC, I was doing all kinds of ministries, attending groups in which, because of the Mike Barber's ministry of learning more about Jesus and accepting him into my life and transforming my soul.
I'll never forget the first time I visited my mom in prison. Prison was such a foreign place for us. It was a totally new experience, something we'd never been exposed to. So to see my mom in prison was very heartbreaking for me. I remember that first visit, we cried and we laughed to keep from crying even more, and we cried even more. And I was so upset that I drove nearly 3 hours to see my mom and could not touch her because there was no contact visit for her at the time. She had just gotten there. But I remember her telling me about her experience with Mike Barber Ministries, and it was just so emotional and so powerful, the way that Mike Barber comes into the prison to really show these women that they are human, that they matter, and that they are beyond those bars. And so leaving that prison, sitting in that prison yard, I just broke down crying so hard that I couldn't even see in front of me. Really got to a place where I was always taught as a child to never do, and that was to question God. Asking God, why me? Why my mom? Why us? Why were we having to endure this situation? And it was as if God spoke to me, why not you? Why not your mom? He knew that we had what it took to endure that. He knew that Girls Embracing Mothers would be birthed from such a hard experience. And I truly, truly cannot thank Mike Barber enough for touching my mom and showing her that in the midst of that darkness, that she was a diamond. She was a gem. Thank you, Mike Barber, for saving my mom's life and for ministering to her in a dark place, but showing her that she is a diamond, she is a gem, and letting her light shine as bright as it can through no other source, no other resource but the glory of God.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.